So today I'm here to talk about the death penalty should be a legalized law. Do you believe in death penalty? Many people in the country think that death penalty is a stiff punishment and it shouldn't be allowed to use on people. I'm here to tell them that they're wrong. I believe the death penalty should be authorized to use anywhere where the justice is needed. I believe some defendant has earned the ultimate punishment offered by our society by committing murders with aggravating circumstances present. So why am I talking about this today? Because if we don't act correctly, our society might turn into chaos. So today I'm here to tell you why the death penalty should be legalized from 3 different angles: justice, financials, and peace. So death penalty is an act of justice. Why? First, the death penalty is constitutional. The Constitution of the United States, more specifically throughout the application of the 5th, 8th, and 14th Amendments, permits us to use the death penalty on some appropriate cases. So what are the appropriate cases? For example, if a criminal kills somebody, he should be offered by death penalty because he has committed serious crime. Secondly, the death penalty will bring the true peace to the victim's family. Now, some people out there might say that killing the suspects is an act of revenge, not justice. That is not true. Revenge is going out and killing one of the murderer's family, Ricky Ronald said. So the death penalty is justice, not revenge. Another example for that would be if a victim's family member kill a suspect's family member, that is called revenge. But if the suspect got punished for what he had done, that is not revenge, that's justice. Now let's talk about the financial issues of the death penalty. First, our prison is overloaded. 22 of the national prison systems hold more than double of their capacity, while 28 in further countries is operating 150 and 200% capacity. Prison overload will cause more problems such as security, order, health, and space. Not to mention, prison overload will also make the financial burden more heavier on our government and system. So why should we pay for the criminal's consequences? That may be a little bit too much, but there's a reason for that. There was a mass shooting occurred in Colorado about 4 years ago in a movie theater. 12 people were killed and 17 others were injured. And I just found out that the main suspect was sentenced 3,318 years in prison for his crime. I think that's a pointless decision. For people like him, even the death penalty seems to be like a mercy act for us. Secondly, the cost of the execution is better than we thought. A quick analysis of the cost of a detention for life without parole shows that detention will cost approximately $34,000 per year for the average of 50 years. The cost of the trial and appeal will come in at about $74,000. Assuming the cost increase of a conservative 2% per annum, the cost of the coming at over $3 million for 50 years detentions, rising to $5.5 million in the 4% cost increase is assumed. So what does those numbers mean? That means all of those anti-death punishment people out there are saying that execution is costing way too much. That is not true, because detaining a criminal will cost way more than that in the long term. Last, I'm going to talk about the true peace for our community. First, the death penalty will act as a deterrent. They count between 3 to 18 people will be saved from the execution of each convicted criminal. And there's also research show that the crime rate in the state with death penalties is lower than those states without. For example, every time we eliminate a convicted killer, there are 3 to 18 possible families will be saved from that, and there will be more. More people will stop thinking about their evil ideas because of the fear of the death penalty. Secondly, the consequences of their actions. Society justly order when each person receives what is due to him. Crime destroys that order. For the criminal takes from the people with their life, wealth, liberties, and goods to give himself undeserved benefits. Another example of that would be, if somebody steals something of yours, he should pay it back. If somebody hurt or took away your loved one, he should be facing the worst that could happen on him. Now, do you still disagree on death penalty? After we talk about the death penalty from the justice, financial, and peace angles, Would you agree that death penalty should be legalized? Yes, death penalty is not the best solutions out there, but I believe it's the most efficient one. Death, death penalty in your state will help to prevent a convicted killer walking on the street again and terrifying your children and family. And I believe that's what most people wanted, a truly safe community for their family and their futures. Thank you.